are the Energy Girls 2015-16. We take part in a college course for girls in energy, which is sponsored by Shell. Mr. Hine teaches us for 3 periods a week, and for our other 3 periods, Pam, a college lecturer, teaches us.
Throughout my Energy for Girls course, I've learnt valuable skills which I will use in the future. The skills I've learnt are confidence, and I've learnt confidence through doing presentations at Wood Bank. We've also done lots of teamwork skills, and an example is doing the solar panel, and I've also learned verbal communication and self-motivation.
Throughout the year we have learnt about renewable energy by doing different activities, oil rigs, where oil comes from, and CCS, which is carbon capture and storage. We have made presentations about these topics and presented them to the rest of our class.
Designing and manufacturing a wind turbine. We're using Autodesk Inventor and a laser cutter to manufacture the plastic parts, and we're using gear shafts and a motor to generate electricity. The windmill will have a 3-foot diameter, and the turbine blades will be made of insulation.
Another practical activity was making electronic circuits. We used the method of soldering, and the circuits were consisting of resistors, diodes, LEDs soldered together to make a fuse tester.
We spent the day at the Shell Wood Banquet Tower. We got split up into groups with girls from different schools. In our groups we were given a renewable energy to research and to make a presentation that we had to propose to our judging panel. There was also a day when Ailey and I went to Kincorth Academy to speak to the girls there to introduce them to the course.
Last summer we took part in a 2-week work experience linked to the college course. For this experience we had to travel to Aberdeen to the Shell building at Tullis, where we learned about all the different jobs in the industry. By taking part in the team building games throughout the 2 weeks, we made new friends and gained lots of new skills.
During the experience, we learned and expand many different skills. One of the main skills we worked on was my communication skills. We spoke to many different people, teenagers and adults from all different places. Another skill we developed was teamwork.
We also visited Subsea 7 during our 2 weeks at Shell. For a start, we got shown a safety video and given protective gear, such as hard hat, high-vis vests and glasses. We then got shown around the workshops and showing how they make the ROVs and a built ROV.
While we were at the work experience, we got a chance to go to St Fergus gas plant to see what actually went on the plant. We got to see the whole gas plant, even though it was a rainy and windy day. Overall, the whole place was really interesting and seemed quite a good place to work.
One of the days at Shell, we got to visit Survivex. We would say that we enjoyed this trip the most. During our time there, we learned how to extinguish fires using foam and water. We also learned how to rig. Rigging is when you use chains to lift and move heavy loads that cranes cannot reach. We then learned how to cope in small dark confined spaces, and were then allowed to watch oil rig workers doing their basic training.
By doing this course, we have had an understanding of how the oil and offshore industry works. If we decide to leave school, we can go on to college, where we can possibly do the Shell engineering scheme, or we could possibly get an apprenticeship through Shell. By doing this course, we can get a first step into the energy sector.